Okay, I'm in Jamestown, North Dakota. Driving away from Rice Lake and heading towards the Washington area. My car, well, it's been sitting for over a year, and I've already had two kind of nasty problems. They're quickly fixable. Maybe I could talk about it a little bit. The first problem was within the first 20 to 30 miles, and it had to do with this. This is the brake fluid. It fell below the line, and my car started to stutter at 55 miles an hour. It's just a sensor or something with these wires maybe, and if I go too fast when I'm low on brake fluid, then it prevents me from going any faster. It just stalls my engine or something. That's my take on it. But after I filled it up, I started hitting the 75 mile an hour highway, and I was stalling just a little bit until everything panned out. On the dashboard, I did have brake. I guess you could call it a brake fluid light was on. Now it's no longer on. So solving that was simply you could buy at any gas station brake fluid, and you want to make sure those levels are good. You could drive around in town at 30 miles an hour without any major problems. Once you get up in speed, the sensors seem to kick in. Now, after 200 miles, I started getting another weird problem. I lost a quarter of my tank of gas because this came loose. It went that way, and gas started spraying all over. This whole engine was just flooded. My dashboard, it got wet. It got gassy wet. I mean, you can maybe still see a little bit of moisture from the gas. It was just all over. It was really bad smell inside the car. My car started to stall on the highway, the 70 mile an hour highway, and I just lost power. I could move it in the first and second gear, but I had to turn the emergency lights on and just moved slowly along the side. Then I stopped it, looked at this engine. I could see where the gas was all over the place here, and I was just pushing on things. This I pushed on, is secure, but this is the main gas line, and it came undone. Pushed that back in, and it's good. I took it to a mechanic. He confirmed that I guess I fixed it, and that it shouldn't be a problem. Why it came loose, I'm not sure. It can move sideways a little bit. I did recently have the gas, what do you call it, the fuel line wire fixed recently. But I did tell the mechanics that I had the car sit for a year, and I had them check everything because it wasn't starting. So they may have loosened this thing. I don't know, the main gas line, to check that to see if that was flowing. It's hard to say. I'm gonna close this, but either way, it came loose. It scared me a little bit. But it's not something that's going to require any mechanical intervention. No, I've driven for about 45 minutes after repairing that at 75 miles an hour. No problem. I was really scared at that point. But losing a quarter of my tank of gas isn't that as big of a deal as having to get new parts and sit that out. Yeah, the lights are all off. You'll get a light if your brake fluid is down. But yeah, that's it so far. You can kind of see what's this place again? Somewhere in North Dakota. Jamestown? Oh, the lights flash a little bit. So there, I'm in a McDonald's parking lot at Jamestown, North Dakota, on my way west. So that's it.